Mr. President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, every year, this enhanced interactive dialogue unfolds like a well-rehearsed seasonal show, with the cast stepping onto the stage, each in their assigned role. This script plays out almost identically to previous years as the dialogue begins. The show has crawled around for 12 years on the central premise of holding a sovereign state accountable. But much like a worn-out drama, the plot twists and turns, but ultimately it circles back to familiar tactics of naming and shaming. As the drama persists, one thing becomes painfully clear: the glaring hypocrisy and bias in this Council's application of country-specific mandates. Sadly, the scene still drags on, teasing the possibility of something meaningful without ever delivering. Mr. President, at its very core, this show stumbles around a filmy central premise: the goal to hold a proud nation of 3.5 million to the whims of unaccredited, self-styled human rights crusaders, dubious civil society organizations. In this absurd exercise, a nation forged in sacrifice and tempered by resilience is cast as a pariah, when in fact Eritrea's fight for independence was a struggle for human rights and justice, a struggle against oppression, a struggle against exploitation and systemic violations. Ample evidence reveals Eritrea's long history of severe injustice and human suffering under colonial rule. Tragically, even today, Eritrea faces ongoing deliberate brutalization through political and diplomatic sabotage, human rights trafficking, illegal unilateral sanctions, and other unjust and immoral measures. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, despite this, Eritrea for years has openly engaged with credible UN agencies. Yet, that goodwill is smothered by these theatrical sham trials, where our reality, our strides in literacy, healthcare, and infrastructure, despite sanctions and encirclement, is drowned by biased and rhetorical narratives. This deliberate misinformation is not only unjust, but also profoundly ironic. A simple yet undeniable reality further underscores the absurdity of this spectacle. While this platform is repeatedly used to present exaggerated and misleading portrayals of Eritrea, a fully operational UN country office continues to function in Asmara, where your colleagues constructively engage on a daily basis with our government, executing tangible development initiatives. Yet, the reports suggested or presented today, like those before them, persist in disregarding the more accurate and nuanced pictures of the country's progress and challenges as reported by the UN Country Office. Mr. President, distinguished delegates, interjections come from our detractors, often circulating back to the same pointless and hollow allegations raised against Eritrea in the past. What is meant to be a compelling debate has become a theatrical exercise in futility, a pantomime where the only suspense lies in where everyone will tune in next year. Nonetheless, Eritrea stands apart, not as a player in this farce, but as a nation above it, unbowed by colonial echoes, unshaken by hollow critics, and unmoved by the clatter of an empty stage. Our script is written in the resilience of our people, not by the whims of specific mandates. And I thank you.